Ben, what have you brought in today?
So this is a fly rod that I got from one of my hunting and fishing mentors. A rod that he's had for a long time.
Did you use the rod when you were fishing?
I have, yes.
Okay.
As has he.
Any idea what vintage it is, when he might have acquired it?
This is probably something from the 40s is my guess.
Well, when it comes to bamboo fly rods, there's really three main things that impact the value of the rod. Number one is the name, and you've got that. Payne is almost the gold standard in bamboo fly rods. They're world famous. Number two is length, and it actually seems contradictory, but the longer the rod, the less valuable it is. And that's mostly because they made so many more of the longer lengths. They were so much more common. Yours is a 9-footer, which is next to 9.5, probably the most common. And finally, like in almost any other kind of antique, is condition. And I had to ask whether you fish this or not, because this rod is in absolutely beautiful condition. I mean, even looking at the reel seat, you can barely tell the reel has been set in there. Once or twice, yeah, but yeah, you did a really good job of keeping it in great shape. Any guesses on what it might be worth?
Honestly, for a Payne salmon rod, I'm not for sure. If I had to guess, $1,000, $1,200, somewhere in there.
On the right day, in an auction with the right buyers, I think you could get up to $2,000 for this rod.
Oh, wow. $2,000, that's more than I thought. That's great.
I really appreciate you bringing it in, and I love hearing your story. Nothing touches my heart like hearing a piece of fishing heritage that's passed down from a mentor. I mean, that gives it extra special value.
It does, and thank you very much. The right auction with the right buyer, we're talking about $2,000 for it, so I'm extremely happy. The $2,000 is much more than I expected. I really thought it was going to be about half that.